Okay, welcome to Bad Drinks TV. Well, here we go. We're going to talk about Fernet, in case you haven't noticed. Now, Fernet is actually like a subcategory of Amaro. Now, I've done videos before where I've talked about differences in things like a aperitivo and a digestivo in the Amaro category. Now, Amaro is also a generic term in itself. Most people would assume it with Italians. And yes, the Italians are the most dominant, and I still consider them to be the best when it comes to making any kind of Amaro. Now, this subcategory, which is known as Fernet, is bitter. It's bitter as one of the best descriptions I had of how a Fernet should be, it's a proper digestivo. It should be 0 to low sugar but a high alcohol content, so we're looking at 40 plus. Now, I have quite a rarish one here that I found. This Fernet is really quite unique because this is an overproof. This is actually 51%, if I'm right. Should be. Yeah, it's 51%, so that's 102% proof, or 51 alcohol by volume, right? Italian. But then you've got other countries that also make Fernets. So we have Americans, even have the British, the Mexicans, we have the Czech Republic, we have Switzerland, and then we also have, really quite cool here, is Argentina. Now, Argentina, this is their own, but also Argentina has the only distillery for making Fernet Branca outside of Milan in Italy, because they're one of the biggest consumers of Fernet. Up to 75% is consumed by them. They love it. They mix it with Coke or with coffee, which is actually one of the best mixes to go with Fernet. All right, but it's also designed to have after a dinner. So yes, you have your espresso or an Americano after a dinner with a Fernet to really help your digestion, because it contains various herbs and spices in it. Myrrh, chamomile, also has saffron, cardamom, rhubarb, all these kind of herbs that are designed to help with your digestion. And obviously, originally, way before the idea of also digestion, but it was also to help with malaria, believe it or not, don't know how, or cholera, and menstrual pain. Really want to know how a male pharmacist came up with that one, but okay, there you go. But that's what it is, and have some fun with them. You know, don't think that there's just one. Oh, so yeah, here, I've got something a little unique for you. This is a Prohibition bottle of Fernet, because during Prohibition, Fernet was classed as a pharmaceutical product for your health and digestion. So some of these were actually still sort of available. There was also some dodgy fuckers out there who were mixing it with opium as well. Not good for the Fernet brand, but they did their best to make sure that didn't happen. But there you go, guys. If you see Fernets, get them, because they're all different and they're all wonderful. Especially, I do love having a big meal and then after a meal having a nice glass, like a glass. I do at least 1.5 ounces to maybe 2 ounces of Fernet, and I sip it. Sometimes with a coffee, depending on if I want to go to sleep or not. But this is it, and there's way more. You know, get them, buy them, and keep them and drink them. Okay, so there you go. That's Fernet 101. There you go.